Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Phantom Sableye here. I'm coming to you with the final video of the UU tier, and so far we are going 10-0, and I'm really hoping to keep this win streak going on, as this is our last video, and I'm really hoping we can keep that win streak. So I'm gonna try my best to continue that win streak for us. My opponent has a very interesting team. It seems to be a very bulky team, actually. I'm going to lead off with Dancing Swords because Dancing Swords seems like a pretty decent start. I definitely need to keep Mega Beetle very healthy. Hold on. Alright, so my opponent leads off with his Umbreon as I lead off with Mega Beedrill. Right here I'm going to click U-turn, as he's going to stand with his Umbreon. Wow. His Umbreon's definitely not going to like taking a U-turn, because I'm actually going to switch straight out into Cherry on Top. My opponent goes for the foul play. I'm going to take a really huge risk here by going for the Belly Drum, expecting my opponent to go for the Wish Protect. If this does happen, Cherry on Top can definitely sweep my opponent unless he has an unaware Quagsire. As he actually goes for Yawn. That's annoying. Right here I'm going to click Play Rough because he has no switches in besides his Entei. If his Quagsire is unaware, or if his Umbreon is running Protect, I definitely see the Umbreon going for Protect or switching into the Quagsire. And he's actually going to put my Slurpuff asleep. Right here, he has a free switch into probably his Entei. If he's running Thunder Wave on his Cresselia, that'll probably be a good switch in as well. As he actually switches out into his Ampharos. If he's deciding to settle with the Agilities, I definitely don't agree with that play. As he actually just straight up goes for the Thunderbolt, I'm fine with that. I'm going to do some calcs here. Mega Ampharos. We're going to go with UU defensive just in case if he is defensive, and I'm going to go Mega, oops, not Mega, Mamoswine, as an Earthquake should definitely take him out. 282, Adamant, an Earthquake should kill him, especially if he's not running any defensive investments at all. Which I definitely don't expect him to be. So I'm just going to go straight for an EQ. He can definitely switch out into his Cresselia or his Meganium here. Either or is a great play by him. Although if he does switch out into the Cresselia, OU defensive, my knockoff is going to do a heck of a lot of damage to his Cresselia. And an Icicle Spear, or Icicle Crash actually, Meganium won't enjoy an Icicle Crash. Oops, sorry about that, guys. As he does switch out into his Cresselia, let me fix this because I have OCD, and sorry about that, guys. Anyway, right here, I am going to click Knockoff, as any one move this Cresselia wants to go for should not kill me. And I'm going to get rid of his Light Clay, so he's actually going to set up the Reflect. So that's really interesting, actually. Right here, I am going to go for the Icicle Crash, because I should still be able to live any hit that this Cresselia wants to go for. We do get rid of his Light Clay, so that's very important and very good for us. Right here, we could... actually, what we can do, we could go out into Triple H and defog these screens away, actually. And you know what? I think I am going to go do that. As he actually sets up the Trick Room, so that's actually scary. That's really scary. Wow, I did not expect that. I'm going to go for the defog to get rid of the reflect. So yeah. He does go out into his Mega Ampharos. Now I wonder, does Roar still have priority? Do I want to get my Stealth Rocks up though? I think I do. I think I'm going to get my Stealth Rocks up. Right here. 85 speed. My Gastrodon isn't fast, but I do believe that his Ampharos is faster. As he goes for the Dragon Pulse, expecting something else to come out, probably the Gastrodon. I will switch out into my Gastrodon right now, as I do expect him to go for an electric type attack, as he does. So very, very nice predictions right there. I am 114 speed, but I do expect his Ampharos to be slower than me. But I'm definitely going to go for the Earth Power, as I should easily be able to take any move. Hopefully, I should be able to take it. Yeah, we do take that very nicely. Earth Power is going to do quite a bit of damage to his Ampharos, and now I'm actually fast. Oh dear. I almost misclicked right there. Hopefully that goes through. Because I expect him to switch out in his Cresselia, or even his Meganium. And we do outspeed his Ampharos, so he might want to switch out, maybe save the Ampharos for one more switch in, as he does, as he actually switches out into the Meganium, as I thought he would. And we are going to Ice Beam it. Now, I do expect him to go for the Grass type move, and I'm going to switch out into Mega Beedrill, because Mega Beedrill should be able to take any hit from this Meganium. Hopefully. It should be able to. Like, I don't see why it wouldn't be able to take any hit from a Meganium in any world. It actually goes for the Synthesis. I'm fine by that. I can easily go for the Poison Jab here. If he wants to switch out into his Quagsire, so be it. I'm perfectly fine with that, as Meganium actually survives that power. Oh my goodness, this man is amazing. Oh my word. I don't know what happened. What? What just happened there? Wow. That's all I have to say. I did not expect that at all. Wow, I am speechless here. I do expect him to go out in his Quagsire, and I do expect him to go for the Water type move. So I'm going to switch straight out into Gastrodon to get some HP back. As he actually sets up curses, so I'm not happy about that. I definitely don't like that at all. I don't like that. Stop it. Oh man, if I lose to this guy and he beats our win streak, I won't mind it, because that was... I don't even know what to say about that. How did he live a Poison Jab? That's insane. Oh my goodness. Okay, this Quagsire is a threat now. Because, yeah, it's a threat. Because it's going to have Recover. I want to use a Water type move on it, but... yeah, this thing's a very bad threat. We do get the special defense drop, but he goes for the Earthquake. That's going to take us out. Because he has a special defense drop, I'm going to go out into Luna, and I'm going to click Psychic. I really got to hope this will take him out.
Is there another? No?
So I'm going to click Psychic here. Hopefully with that special defense drop, Psychic will be enough, although I don't think it will be. And if it's not, then that'll be very bad for us, as it doesn't. Wow. But he decides to go for the Waterfall, and that's going to be a huge mistake, as he should have just used Recover, and now because of that, his Quagsire is going to end up dying. So that was very lucky for us. Unfortunately, this does scare me, because now he'll be able to get a free switch into his Cresselia, and he'll be able to set up the Trick Room again. And that's very bad for us. As he actually decides to save his Quagsire. I don't know. Oh, I see why. I know exactly why he wants to do that. I'm gonna T-Wave his Entei. Right here. I'm actually gonna click Lunar Dance because Mamoswine should be able to sweep up the rest of my opponent's team, I believe. I really hope he can. As he goes for the Sacred Fire, and I'm going to go out into Mamoswine. And right here, I am going to calc this. If you have no item, a knockoff will not do enough, Icicle Crash will not do enough. Although I should be able to live anything. Entei. Knockoff should definitely kill you. So I'm gonna click knockoff. As he switches out into Cresselia, I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm definitely fine with that. I believe my opponent expected the Earthquake right there. My opponent's going to switch out into his Entei, hoping that an extreme speed will be able to take me down. I definitely don't think it will, though. If it does, though, we'll be in huge trouble. But it shouldn't. So I believe we have this match. Just barely. I don't know why he went for a Waterfall when he could have easily went for Recover to recover his Quagsire back up to full, and because of that, he's going to lose the game. So, unfortunately, we did win because of a bad play by my opponent, but hey, I don't mind it. Right here, I am going to just go for an Earthquake, as that should easily be able to take out the Quagsire. So, good game to my opponent. And we are now 11-0, and that was quite a long battle actually, as that took 12 minutes. I'm going to look for another battle depending on how long this battle takes. We will see if we can get another one or not. So, my opponent has a really interesting team. Very interesting actually. I'm sort of scared of the Suicune, but if it's Crocoon, then I definitely got to keep Gastrodon up to full health. Right here, I'm going to lead off with Mega Beedrill, because I believe Mega Beedrill can put a dent into anything my opponent wants to start off with. As he does start off with the Krook, with the Intimidate, I'm going to Mega Evolve and go for the Protect. Because he has the Intimidate, I'm not too sure if he's Choice Scarfed. As a matter of fact, no, I don't want to risk that. If he gets his Stealth Rocks up, so be it. Because I can't risk him outspeeding me. As he actually goes for the Pursuit, I'm still going to click U-turn. That does quite a bit. Let's see here. I'm going to go out into Cherry on Top. I do expect to get pursued here, as he does pursue me, and that actually takes me out. Wow. I'm not in a good position at all anymore. I'm not in a good position at all. Because this floor just is a huge problem. And so is the Suicune. I am going to go for Ice Shard here, very obvious. My opponent could make the switch out into his Magneton or his Suicune. I am fine with that. Right here, I'm really hoping that he's just regular old Crocoon, and if he is, I'm going to switch straight out into No Salt, please. He can definitely predict that by going out into his Amogus. If he does go out into Amogus, I will definitely be fine with getting rid of that Amogus, because I'm pretty sure that Gastrodon can take what's it called? A Giga Drain. 104, I believe, is what we're running. And Assault Vest. Amoonguss. We're gonna go with that. Giga Drain. If you're running 252 special attack, modest nature, a Giga Drain won't be able to take us out. As it actually switches out into his Mega Pidgeot, which I do expect to be Mega Pidgeot. I really want to keep No Salt, please, at very high health. But I am going to go for the Ice Beam. As he does confuse, we do break out, we do get the Ice Beam off. So that's good. I am going to switch out in Triple H right here because I need to keep Triple H as high as health, at a high amount of health as possible. Right here I'm going to click Stealth Rocks. My opponent can't really touch Triple H with his Mega Pidgeot. I do expect him to switch out as it actually switches out into his Magneton. Right here I'm going to switch out into... Well, I'm going to try and switch out just in case. But since I can't, I should be able to take any one hit. But I'm just gonna go for Scald to try and weaken his Magneton, as that does a hell of a lot of damage. That does a hell of a lot. Hold on, really quickly. Whoa, what just happened here? That did a lot. Magneton. You've got to be Choice Specs to take me out like that. That had to have been max damage. He's not even analytic. He's some other thing. How did that take me out? He just got a max roll right there. If he's not Choice, let's say he's Choice Scarf. There's no way so he's Specs. He's definitely Specs. No doubt about it. And because he's Specs, I'm going to switch out into Gastrodon right here. I'm going to click Ice Beam because I definitely don't expect him to stay in. As he switches out into his Mega Pidgeot, I'm fine by that because an Ice Beam should be able to take him all the way down to 9%. And I feel like he's going to roost here, so I'm going to click Earth Power. I'm going to click Earth Power. And that's still not going to take out the Mega Pidgeot. Wow, this thing is bulky. What is going on here? I'm going to make a risky switch into my Mamoswine. I am going to click Ice Shard. I know, very obvious. I definitely don't... Oh man, I'm in a terrible position right now. Very terrible. My opponent's definitely going to beat me. I can't see Wave winning right now. I cannot see myself winning. He does go for a Scald, so he's going to give me that special attack boost. I definitely see him switching out into his Florges, but I'm going to click Ice Beam anyway. As he does switch out into his Florges. Ice Beam does quite a bit of damage, actually. I'm going to go for the Earth Power here. As he actually goes for the Toxic. That's unfortunate. This Florges is a huge threat. Actually, it's not. This actually has Synthesis. I'm going to go for the Belly Drum. If he goes for Toxic, so be it. Cherry on Top is definitely my last hope. As he actually switches into his Amoonguss. Amoonguss should easily be able to take any hit that Cherry on Top has to dish out, unfortunately. This is the only reason why, well, that and Suicune should be able to stop a Cherry on Top sweep, unfortunately. Return does a hell of a lot Although he does have the clear smog, so that's really annoying. Right here I'm going to go for a return again, as he goes for another clear smog. Yeah, I don't see myself winning. Right here I'm going to go out to my Mamoswine. I'm going to click Earthquake because it's my best move, as that does a lot to Suicune, but it definitely does not do enough. I'm going to click how do I win here? How do I win? I don't think I can. I'm going to click Earthquake again, expecting him to switch out, as he doesn't. And that's game. I can't win after that. There's no way I can. Yeah, Florges is at full health. There's no way I can win. So I'm just going to forfeit right here, and I'm going to look for one more battle, and that's definitely going to be the end of it. So that's our win streak down right there. As this guy's got a pretty interesting team. Really interesting team, actually. It gets wrecked by Mamoswine. And if this is a regular Crocoon, it gets stopped by No Salt Please. And his Mienshao, if I can set up with Slurpuff, we should be fine. I'm just going to open up with Empoleon, Triple H, to try and set up my Stealth Rocks, as that's exactly what I'm going to do here, as he actually leads off with his Mega Pidgeot. He might just go for a U-turn here, as he actually goes for a Heat Wave, and he gets the crit. So that's annoying. Already starting off with very bad luck. He gets a crit. If he has Defog, he'll probably want to go for it, as his team doesn't really like Stealth Rocks all that much. He actually just goes for a Hurricane, hoping to get the confusion. And I'm going to go for a Scald. And I'm going to go for a Roar now. So he actually goes for the Defog, so that's unfortunate. As we bring out his Suicune, we're going to Stealth Rock. He might just go for a Scald. As he does, hopefully he doesn't get the burn. As he doesn't, this Suicune cannot touch Triple H, but I am going to switch out into No Salt Please, because if he goes for another Scald, I'll get that special attack boost, and nothing wants to take an Ice Beam on my opponent's team, as he actually forfeits. So yeah, he will forfeit. Unfortunately, I am going to end it off with that. It's a very terrible way to end it, but yeah, I'm just going to end it up here. We did get 3 matches. We finally lost one, so I believe that makes us 12-1 right now. So we did get that loss, very unfortunate, but yeah, I'm not happy about that at all. 12-1, but hey, it is what it is. My opponent just completely outplayed me there. He out-teamed me as well. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and as always, take care.